All right, guys, I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. If you live in the United States, you probably need to be aware of the weather going on this weekend. I'm sure you've been hearing about it all week. We're going to have a freeze here in Atlanta, Georgia. It is expected tomorrow evening. So if I don't stream tomorrow, it's because of the ice storm. If I don't stream on Sunday, it's because of the ice storm. I won't have power or electricity. I'm not trying to wish that into existence. I hope we don't lose power and electricity, but it's a very real possibility. Also, I have a rehearsal that I have to be at from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow. So if I do stream, it's going to be in the evening time, and if it is raining or if it is snowing and icing and we lose power, I cannot stream. Just so you guys are aware of the situation. In the U.S., there's going to be a big ice storm that's going to hit a lot of the United States. Atlanta is one of those places. What's up, King Brian over on the YouTube side? Hello, DC. I'm doing fine, and how are you doing? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. So we got some ranked attacks to do today. We are going to be doing a few warm-up hits before we hop in. We have 25 hits to do, and we have a 2-hour stream ahead of us. If we go a little bit longer just to complete all the hits, we will. But until I get troops, I am going to be doing a couple of warm-up attacks. And I will try to hit some 17s or 18s that are pretty maxed defensively. Hitting a war base would also be kind of the aim here. But yeah, in the meantime, though, why don't we go ahead and activate a quest just so that we can say that we did it. 15 builder huts, that should be easy to knock out with some warm-ups plus actual hits. Your level 1060 from Squad Busters. Nice. Congratulations, man. I miss Squad big time. I really do. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. This is got a lot of money, but I want to hit something that's defensively closer to max like this. Okay, so if we hit his wizard tower in there, we'd get both of the spitters. So that's what we're going to try for. A couple invises should get us the trick like this. Go a couple of test loons, try to soak black mines if we see them. All right. And let the attack move and cook and do what it's going to do. All right, so we'll do that. Okay. And we'll let him cook. I'm going to drop the king to the outside now. Now, if he wants that, I'm going to let him do it because we should survive it. Nice. We're not going to survive that, though. Man, I'm already off to a rough start. One break, do this, drop healers. King's gonna move, do what he does best. We should still 3-star this. The base is pretty weak. Right, we're moving in. Right, we're gonna do this. Oh, that was a terrible invis. My timings are all off. Thankfully, we're doing warm-up attacks. The little resets that we keep getting with our meteor golems going invisible is super, super helpful. We're gonna go 2 here. And then a third. And then 1, 2, 3 over here. Oh man, we didn't actually get the multi-gear tower. Not what we wanted. Okay. Well, we'll pop. It'll be, if anything, it could end up being a time fail. Which I'm not stoked about, but least we're getting done what we need to get done. We should probably time fail this. Looking at the base, looking at what we have to cover. Well, we got 30 seconds. We have triple queen right now. Triple queen's going to expire. Real queen is going to go where we need her to go. Oh, we're getting healing love onto our unicorn, which is weird, right? But it's not gonna mean anything. That should take out. And in 10 seconds, do we have the DPS to get it done? I don't think so, but we'll see. 5, 3. Yeah, we're one building short too. Rip. Rest in peace. Okay, thankfully we're doing warm-up hits. Thankfully we're doing warm-up hits. All right, we are going to make sure everyone's getting juiced so that we can get juiced. Also, no CC. So, I want to see a war base, though. I really want to see a war base. So, how's your Clash Clans CC? It is going well, man. I'm loving this game right now. Honestly, I think Clash Clans has done a lot of really good things. I kind of want to fireball his bow. So, like, this and this. There we go. Do that one too. Nice. Cool. Alright. So we got a good funnel established with that. Everything's going to rotate one direction. We're going to come behind this spitter too and take the spitter. I like this start a lot. This we should not time fail. The opener's been too good. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Can we sneak a loon in there to pull the poison? I can. Okay. Nice. Alright, so the healer should not be poisoned here. We'll let him go. I'm actually fine with just like this taking a little bit of time. We do have the support of our boogers. And we can probably drop king plus party bus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall break this queen. Couple loons. Get in there. I'm actually gonna poison up right there, because it looks like we're going in where we want to go in. Pop king now. I'm actually going to invis here. Oh, man, I let my RC go, too. Man, I'm just not paying attention. I don't even have my hands on the iPad right now. Okay, Queen's ability. Rage you. Now go in for the Town Hall. Appreciate you, buddies. Okay, great. All right, so once again, we have let some heroes go that we really didn't need to lose. Like, very not good. Take that. I'll take this. Queens will beat. We do have a recall that we could use here. So I kind of want to pull her out, honestly. Queen is still queening. There is a loon onto the bow, which is just kind of isolated. Oh my god, we can't lose the healers. Gotta do that, unfortunately. Alright, we are going to time fail again. Dude, I'm so glad that I decided to do warm-up hits. I have to get more in the zone if I'm going to actually have a shot. An Electro 32. Like, I definitely need to get in the zone. So we fail this. Let's try to do better. Let's reinforce this time just to give ourselves the extra gas. I got 149 today. I'm best player in the world. Noise. Wait, you are the... Wait, you got 149. Isn't a perfect day 320? All right, so now we have an 18. So this is actually perfect, right? Like, we have all of our spells. So it's really going to be based on, like, do we get a good fireball? I want his revenge tower, period. All right, we'll drop you over here. And then we'll look for 1, 2, 3, 4 endos. 1, 2, 3 endos. Alright, we got the Revenge Tower. Should have quaked a little sooner too. That was actually kind of risky. Alright, so he's going to wrap down this way. That's cool. But Revenge Tower's out of the way. Huge. Huge, huge, huge pickup. Oh man, we got to pick up now. Unfortunate. Queen over here. 1, 2, 5. Drop the queen, drop the buff. Drop the wall breaker. Drop the wizard. Alright, we're going to totem here. Just so our army can end up fighting that single. Alright, we're looking okay. I'm going to throw him in there. Okay, we're moving. I'm going to save the poison for the queen on the back. Because I don't want to die to his queen. All right. Gonna do this. Oh, poison the queen. Cool. We're still pushing. Cool. This is going to get really dicey, though, with that single that's isolated. Our queens are going to have to put in some serious work here. RC getting the Archer Tower is kind of big, though. Alright, so we're going to get to Totem now. And that's a 3-star. Cool. Alright, so shaking the cobwebs out definitely is the way, right? It's ironic that the first 18 that we hit, we 3-star, whereas the 17s we were just kind of like warming up with, you know? All right. Yes, I'm joking. Yes, it is. I'm joking. I suck. That's what's up, Hellstorm. Good joke, dude. Okay, so now let's talk about composition a little bit before I start doing the ranked hits here. I have found that I really like having the flexibility of 4 regular loons and 6 rocket loons. The reason for this is when you put the warden down, if the entry is baited, two loons is not enough, because if you're going to pick him up and drop him again, you also need to have loons to drop for that entry as well. So when you're using your recall entry with your warden, you have to have test loons for both entries, the one where you first start the raid and when you redrop the warden, because the worst case scenario is maybe the first section that you drop in is not baited, but the second section is baited. So you burn 2 loons when you first drop and you no longer have loons. And the 6 rocket loons are meant for the back end or to assist the warden funnel. So if the warden funnel is going to be challenging, having the rocket loons to assist with that, to kind of tighten up where you need to be able to deploy your invisibility spells, that's my thought process there. And really and truly, if I wasn't going to bring those rocket loons, I would just be going for a 5th meteor golem. But I do like having the sort of surgical flexibility of the 6 rocket loons. So there's that. All right, so let's get into our first ranked hit. We are locked and loaded with everything that we need. Let's make it happen. All right, it's Town Hall 18 straight off the rip. And getting his Revenge Tower is always something that I really want to try for. This, though, however, gets me his CC and his multi-gear. If I go for the Inferno Tower, I think I need to go for that. Okay. We get this. Go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, CC's out. Okay, we're good. So CC's down. We're going to let him walk towards the Giga Bomb here. I don't necessarily want him to have to fight the king in this position, so we're actually going to pull. I'm going to go ahead and drop the king over here. We're going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, the queen, this, and redrops the warden with a couple loons. And we're going to let all of this vibe together. All right. Going to drop the RC up at the top side. All right, Revenge Tower's down. Beautiful. It's a beautiful moment when the Revenge Tower goes down. Okay, we skip the Giga Bomb. Massive point. Massive. All right, do this. We're actually going to go ahead and totem over there just to protect the RC. Queen's doing fine by herself. Need to go ahead and totem over there like that. And then we have our back end loons for this. I'm just going to do those defenses like that and count on the rest of the army to clutch what is left here. Oh man, kind of ran out of juice, didn't we? All right, we're going to pop queen right about now, just to get out everything in order to finish the raid. We've killed it, right? Like, base is dead. It's just going to be getting the cleanup done. There's nothing else for me to get that's back inside the base. Queen has come out of the base. Warden is on his cleaning mission as well. Looking good. So, nice. And we have some spells left over. Could we done it cleaner? Absolutely. We could have dropped all of our spells, overkilled it, but I was holding spells because I didn't perceive that I actually needed them. So we're going to go ahead and buy the troops because I'm not seeing people donating, and we're going to get into our next attack. All right, again, it's an 18. We want, what do we want? Where is your Revenge Tower? I'm not seeing it. Homie, are you telling me you have not built? Oh no, there it is. Okay. It's over by the Expo. I think we should go for a fireball onto that, honestly. So once we take the Archer Tower, the fireball should cleanly go for it. We'll drop it like right there. Yeah, and we'll just take that simple fireball. Cool. All right, Revenge is taken. We've severely wounded his RC as well. Now, I like him going up this way because he's going to walk into the Wizard Tower. He's going to walk into the CC. He's going to walk into the Spitter. We like that. This is where we'd like to be here. There is the Furnace. Poison up for that. And as long as the Warden is in front, we're usually okay. Because it's when the fire mites get onto your healers that the game really starts to slow down and it starts to suck for you. All right, we really want the Spitter here. Okay. I'm going to drop this and this. The wall break here. I'm going to go like this and drop the queen in here. And the Warden, I think, is supposed to come walk into us here. Totem there. Okay. Okay, moving. It's actually okay. I'm actually totally fine with the way this is shaping up, because this seems like it's strong at the moment. Warden unfortunately does go down. I'm going to totem onto this, just so the queen's gonna have a way to do her job. okay? King still has not been forced to ability, which I like. I'm going to pop it now, though, because it seems like we're in a little bit of trouble. All right, we need to pull the queen out and tuck the queen in behind the healers that we have. Also, we need to start working in our RC, because our RC is not looking like they're having a fantastic time right now. I'm going to actually use that over there. Go in like that. All right, invis for that. Resort to archers. Another invis. Oh man, this is gonna get close, isn't it? Get that down and we should be good. Yeah, GG's. Cutting it close, but we got it. All those invises that we had left over because of the cheap fireball is what allowed us to clutch that. If you don't have to use your invis spells, don't use them. Like, hold them for the back half of the raid, assist your RC. That's what I can say. All right, a 17. His CC is in the middle. Where's the fireball value? Could be kind of tough. I think if I come behind his Spitter, though, we can force Fireball to the Inferno. It would be a trickier Fireball to hit, so we may have... I think we're going to have to use Loons to achieve the funnel. Oh, man. And of course it's baited. Look at the Teslas there. Okay, well, there it is. So let's see where the Warden wants to go now, and we'll kind of follow his path. If we have to settle for the Archer Tower, I think we might have to. Take it. Don't want my Warden to die for no reason. So unfortunately have to burn an invis there. Question is, where are we going next? Okay, that's where we're going. All right, so what we'll do is we'll do this. Drop this in. Queen, this. Drop you in here. Drop the poison like that. A couple loons like this. Drop you over here. King's getting stuck on the king, but it's okay. At least I think so. You over there. We'll deal with that. Nice. We're still pushing. We are moving. We are moving. Put the wizard down for cleanup. Alright, we need the queen to go get the town hall. And she is, so we're going to pop it. And this is wrecked, right? Yeah, it's wrecked. I'm gonna let the cleanup continue. Put the cleanup here. Still have totems. Doesn't matter. I mean, I could totem and then like do this, but it doesn't matter. It's more efficient for me to save the totems based on the fact that I'm having to load up my own CC every time. Hello, kind sir. Care to visit my base? No, thank you, man. I hope you enjoy the stream, though. This is a real question that I have for people that watch live streams. Do you think that live streamers like just live to look at people's bases all day? Because like every day, there's like not one but multiple people that are asking me to do that, and I'm not doing that. Title of the stream is completing ranked attacks, man. I mean, I might do it from time to time, but it's not really my... It's not something that I just, like, roll out of bed dying to do every day, you know? All right, reinforcing. Let's go in for our next hit. We're doing okay today. We're doing okay. Triples so far. All right. Dude, his Revenge Tower is behind the CC. That's gnarly, man. His Hero Bell, though, I want that Hero Bell, I think. Hero Bells are a real pain in the butt. Especially because, look at it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. He's going to come down on his Hero Bell, honestly. Drop a loon. Maybe we can trip something here. Oh, we found a Tesla. We're going to let this walk kind of go. I need to see how this shapes up to determine where I want to fireball. Because he might just walk right into the into that multi. In which case, cool beans, you know? Okay. Alright. Yeah, he walks right into the multi. We like those vibes. I'm looking for... If I could get the builder hut. Yeah, so we'll go like this and this. Oh my god. That long shot is busted, man. Alright, well... one way to start a raid. Love how I caught all those air traps straight off the rip. Alright, Queen's gonna come into the base now. That's good for us. Interesting with the Dragon Rider? With a Dragon Rider. Cool, we're moving. Man, dude. I think all of our meteor golems got eaten. Like, completely eaten. I have to just totem up here. Like, I can't not do this. Yeah. Oh my god. Not great. We got 30 seconds. This is going to be a time fill for sure. Question is, can we get enough percentage? Let's see, where do we get the most percentage with these rocket loons? That's our question. Like this. Okay, 85. Rip in pieces, dude. We don't lose the Warden. We don't lose a lot of DPS. It's one thing about these modifiers, man. When I start hitting the 18s, I'm not accustomed to the long shots damage yet. And, like, eyeing that thing like a hawk. That's something I have to get better at as I start to hit, like, more and more and more 18s. Like this. Like, I want to fireball his Inferno. Like, bad, right? Because we hit his Town Hall, we hit a few heroes, we'd also hit the long shot with the fireball. Yeah. This. See, when he takes this... We didn't quite get either of those, so we're going to do that. Oh my gosh. The long shot's damage does not play. That is insane. The amount of damage. Like, it's fully crazy damage. Can we get through this and take the town hall with the warden? I would love it. Okay, we do. Cool. All right, king. And we lose the warden again. I even saw it. It was just like too late, man. I'm not ready for this yet, man. I am like legitimately like a little upset with myself, like just not nailing this. I mean, this is basically 2-star territory. Like, we are really not doing hot, like at all. I'm gonna totem on top of the minion prince. We have some good rage healing going on down here, but it's not getting me very far. I'm gonna pop you. All right, that's good. That's good. Queen finally joins the party. I'm gonna drop a few rocket loons up here because the minion print, or the babe is going up there, and we need to be able to handle that. This is not over. This is not over. Queen still has ability. We have a rage. Can drop a little bit of cleanup around the sides. Try to assist with this. I mean, we're still moving, right? We have a cleanup wizard and archers on either side of this flank. So we're doing everything that we possibly can to pull through on time, but I don't think it's going to work. I think we're barely going to end up short. If I'm being honest. Let's rage right here. So she'll step in and go get the ricochet. All right, Queen is coming out, but it's going to be a time fail, man. Queen can't move fast enough. 3, 2. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. We failed to pull the warden again. And time fail by 2%. You know, if the warden is pulled, I don't time fail that because rage gem equals faster clear. Oh man. Okay, so we go for his multi. I think it's just the easiest fireball to hit, and it's got great value. Okay. All right. We may not be able to target it directly, but we'll see how this shapes up. Ooh, look at that. Let's drop another loon. Why don't we? Get some death damage there for the kill. We do. Okay, cool. Now, we will try to fight the queen with a headhunter here, because she should step in for it. Nice. Cool. Don't kill him, please. Alright, just go ahead and get my warden out of there. Like, I'm sick of playing these close games. Alright, we got some test loons up. Dude, it's always the minion prince that's on the king in these, like, super awkward corners with the multi-gear that just delete my king every time. Gonna go ahead and totem right there. Protect. We're not doing hot in the protection department right now. Alright, so RC goes down. This is where I think the attack will probably end up stalling for sure. Warden has remained protected, right? RC did not. We're going to totem. Gonna pop queen and rage here. Raging. Keep my queens alive, healers. For the love of Pete. Alright, we're gonna drop 2 here. And then go ahead and get our cleanup down there. I think it's possible for us, but again, we're gonna have to beat walls. And when we start beating walls, it starts getting tough, right? We do have cleanup on the bottom. Multi-archer tower is the last premier threat. I think we just do that. Try to push everything faster. Queens, nice. Okay, so hold on a second. Oh no, we still have to get through a wall. Come on, guys. Come on. Not another 98? No, dude. No, not like this again. Again, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm so salty right now. Like, so many of these close ones. I'm not promoting this season. There's just no way. All right. Where's the CC? Over there? I think we hit his wizard tower with a quick fireball. All right, we got 1 barb out. That's cool. Toss a loon like this, toss a loon like that. See if we catch anything. We need to be really careful with this long shot, man. Long shot is no fun to deal with. Can't see what's going on. Can't see the warden's health bar. Man. Okay. We need a better funnel. We unfortunately have to wait. This is where furnaces, I think, would help me with these time fails if I started using furnace opener for my ranked hits. I've played with it just for fun, right? But furnace opener, when those attacks fall flat, they fall flat, right? Oh, man. I don't like this. Let's go with this. All right, we'll take some deep funnel like that. I'm going to pull him now just because I don't want to lose him for no reason. Couple trailing loons. Might have been a little late, but yeah, it was a little late, wasn't it? I'm going to take that. Okay, totem. All right, those loons over the wizard tower were also to distract the monolith. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! Holy traps! Okay. He's gonna get targeted in just a second, like now. Cool. All right, get all this down. Balloon. Not trying to time fail. Not trying to time fail that. Oh my gosh. The time fails have been brutal today. Actually brutal. All right, how are we doing on hits? Okay, we're up to that. We'll do 3 more, and then we'll take a bathroom break, I think. All right, let's go. Nice triple there. Okay, what do we get? Going for, like, either scatter shot is value, right? Because we get a CC plus a spitter. If we hit, like, depending on which side we hit. All Alright, so we'll just let this cook for a minute. This could take a little while. Next time we see a booger come out, we're gonna try to get in there with the rocket loons. Ah, mistimed it. Warden survive. Warden survive. Cool. Alright, he's gonna fight him from a distance. He's gonna fight him from close up. We're gonna have to use that. Cool. Alright, Warden's doing okay. Dropping the test loon. This is taking longer than I would have wanted, but it's the life. If we're going for a certain fireball, we're going for a certain fireball. So I think we go like this and this. I lost him again, man. I'm seriously messing this up. Go ahead and yoink. Come over here. This is so unfortunate. I keep messing it up. I'm not used to the modifiers, man. When the modifier kicks in, and all of a sudden, damage is like a billion times heavier. We'll let Queen handle that by herself. She's kind of, it's sort of her mission right now. We got the CC takedown, but the Ice Hound came out. Oh my god. Oh no. Is that out of range? I think it is. Send you in there. Totem. Jeez, they all died. Dude, my kill squad died faster than I could blink to that revenge tower. Went through you. Okay. Okay. Get in there, Queen. Okay, well, we got the town hall, right? But damn. Damn, dude. Damn. Damn. This is why I need to join a competitive clan that I can FC on expert mode like it's my job. Because, damn, dude. These warden, like when my warden dies like that, I'm not expecting it. It's hitting, I'm getting hit too fast, too hard. That's annoying too. Because if I was going to try to fireball it, you know what? I think we come in behind. We try to just tap out. I think we look to tap out that with our warden. Honestly. And then pick him up. Gets it. I was looking very closely to see if I really needed to spell, but luckily it hadn't heated all the way up. Yeah, we're chilling here. The fireball, ooh man, it will be tough to force it to the core without an overgrowth, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. It would be nice to go ahead and take the scatter. Okay. Okay, and lift. Okay. King is moving. My party bus is in. Yes. Okay. It's a double witch. We'll poison there. We'll totem right here. Okay. I'm gonna totem right here as well. Did that do any damage? It didn't actually kill anything. Okay, that's fine. The attack's moving well enough, I think, where it's not gonna matter. 30 seconds, plus the rage into this corner. This is good value. Oh my god, my archers. $15 down. Good, good, good. Okay, cleared it. All right, bye. One more attack, then we take our bathroom break. We would officially be at the halfway point of our ranked hits. And let me just say, I can feel the modifier. It's slight, but man, like the biggest things are when I'm like trying to get the fireball off and the warden dies. That's where I notice it the most, obviously. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 would get it, I think. Okay. Warden again? How am I this bad? I am not anticipating this crap. Every time, dude, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for letting it happen over and over. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, I'm letting this happen way too much, and it shouldn't be. All right, queen. I'm actually going to pick her up. I don't even want to fight the king right there. Like, I'm actually going to play it that way. All right, we're going to totem on top of this. Toss you in. Poison the queen. Poison is over the queen. Headhunter is on the king. Can we please see the defending queen? Queen, are you kidding me right now? Like, darling. Baby doll. What in the world, dude? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, minions are there. Totem. Queen's ability. Rage. Okay. Last totem, unfortunately. It's just the way it has to be. Dude, my queen. My queen is missing them! Oh my god, I'm so salty! What a base. Maybe toss rocket loons in there. I don't know, but man, losing my warden has been like really gumming up my, really killing my vibe today. Oh my gosh. The warden, man. My warden dying. Oh my gosh. It happens. It's happening too much. I'm just not quite on it. Also, could have got more percentage if I dropped a couple of the archers down there. Maybe even the wizard. But yeah, that archer won't get it in 20 seconds. GG's. Damn. Okay, we'll hit the request. And we are now officially halfway through. We're not doing hot at all. The thought that we're going to promote this season, It's a far cry at this point. We've failed way too many hits to make this happen. If we look at this, last season I missed 4 times. This season I've already missed 7 times, and we still have half our hits to do. This ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. Anyways, guys, I'll put up a 2-minute timer on the screen. When it counts 0, we will resume. Gotta use the bathroom. So I would encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. Yes, I washed my hands. I'm feeling good. We gotta shake off the cobwebs, man. Our warden has been dying. Like, dying. Not making me very happy at all, to say the least. Well, let's get after it. We gotta keep it up. We gotta keep trying if we're going to ever succeed at this. All right, so what do we get? Spitter's going to be in my face if I try to fireball it, so I could probably go for the hut, I'm thinking. It gives us the rage tower. Okay, well... I'm gonna go ahead and double loon that. Alright, then we gotta get our fireball ready. Alright, take this. Good fireball. Cleared the CC. We didn't get the mono. I'm actually fine with that, I guess. I'm not looking at my warden! You guys, I am so sorry. I am just legitimately, like, having not a good brain day. Like, you know when you have brain lag? You know what that's like? It's called being TC, having brain lag. Having the old man brain lag. Alright, man, all these air skellies are kind of annoying, no? Are we going to get through to the compartment that we're actually trying to make it through to? Doesn't look like it. King can open the walls, though. Okay. Send him over there. Or her over there. All right, King is still healing. He's got some raged healer love. I'm going to drop a couple of rocket loons over there just to help speed up this RC, which is making her way all the way around the base. It's like I accomplished the fireball, and then I was like, oh, this is totally fine. Like, I'm straight, right? And let me just tell you, toxic, dude. Okay. 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 We need him to get this. Her to get this. We need the Inferno bad. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get it? Okay. Here's two. Here's this. Here's a rage. Nice. Cool. And it's a triple. Oh, man. My life, dude. My Warden. Stop betraying me, Warden. I'm going to eventually run out of medals doing this, but, you know, whatever. Where's the bell? His bell's right there. Dude, I want the bell. I would really like to fireball his X-bow or his bomb tower, because then I would get, or no, well, his X-bow I think gives me maximum value, but I don't have enough earthquakes to really hit everything that I want to hit. Let's do it anyway. One. All right, go balloon, get in closer. No air trap, cool. Okay. I'm gonna do this. All right. That's a lot of damage. We see it. We're not gonna flub it this time. Cool. Cool. Hey, we'll take it. And it's time to pull. Cool. This. Up the queen. This guy. Party bus. And the warden. Couple of these. Making our way in. Couple rocket loons to assist with the entry. Okay, here comes all that. Okay, queen is still there. Like, barely surviving. But she's here. Totem here. Okay. We're not going to 3-man. It's not happening. Entry got totally screwed. Yeah, man, and we're just getting slammed. We're getting slammed, my dudes. Okay, well, this is our day so far. Didn't have a tight enough strip. Looking back on this, this is a tighter strip. So pulling Warden and going this direction, the strip was tighter, right? Instead of what we did, which is we did this, and then we entered on this much broader side. This would have been a tighter strip to push in. Even though it would have been further from the town hall, right? I think we still would have made it there cleanly. Dang, dude. Oh my god. Painful day. learning day. He's got both his spitters facing each other. That's very annoying. I think we go down in front of this and we look for an invis trick onto the monolith, which gives us the CC plus the revenge. So this could even do the invis trick now. Cool. All right, Warden's chilling on this corner. All right, we're gonna let that shape up. It's good that we got that out of the way before a billion troll Teslas popped up and ruined our life. All right, Warden's still doing his thing. Okay. All right, we're here. Queen's in. Cool. I wanted to tuck the queen. I didn't want her to walk with the king there. That's what I was mostly worried about. All right, so his CC's dead. We can poison his warden. Gonna walk that in. Cool. Still pushing. Looks good. I'm gonna invis plus the queen ability. We're gold. I think we're gold. I think we're okay. I think this is fine. 2, 3. All right, so got my fox. That's fine. I think it's all right. Go. Do what you need to do. All right. She's still cooking. Oh, we're going to totem now. Need to have the cleanup going. Hey, that's cool. Hey, this is good. Make sure that the cleanup is working, though. All right, so now it's just time, right? Queen can walk directly out, which is great. She's going to have no impediments. I'm just waiting to see if maybe I don't spot anything. I have a bunch of extra troops left over for that purpose. Nice. All right, so we get a triple. Sweet. Let's go again. All right, I really dislike this base for the defender. Like, I just don't think it's very good. A quick fireball to his ricochet cannon. I think that's how we do that. These mortars are going to pose a problem for me, I think, but we'll see. See if I can make it work. So drop 1, 2. Well, that's going to pose a problem. All right, so we went ahead and took everything on the right. All right, I'm just going to let him find where he wants to go, and then we'll start dropping in what we need to drop in. Baby Warden, where are we going? Just don't even. Please stop. Queen's in. Cool. We're pushing. We're looking good. It's looking very nice. Totem on Smasher. Just get him to face the opposite direction. And then we're going to look to totem up on his Revenge Tower in just a moment, too, when we get a little closer. Totem, I should have pointed him the other way, too. Ah. Bad move on my part. All right, but at least it goes down, right? It's down. Queen's ability here. I'm going to poison the king and then invis. Just so, like, when he does finally wake up here, he's not going to be able to immediately murder me. And I'm going to try to skip him, too. Like, we're just going to try to leave the king in the past. Oh, my gosh. And, of course, I take my eyes off everything else that's going on. And we run a serious risk of... okay. Wait. Rage here. I mean, this is the only play that we actually have to make, right? Man! Sucks, dude. Sucks, bro. Oh, dude. I'm trying to figure out what went wrong with that hit. I'm trying to figure out what I realistically did, like, bad, right? Because I ended up with 90. It's not like I completely failed the hit, but dang. Unfortunate. Keep it up. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Fireball is Bomb Hive. That's value, right? Mono plus 2 bows. Inferno. Okay, so we'll take the quickest way to the bottom hive, which is right here. We'll clear that and we'll invis once. Nice. Okay. Clean value. Extra invis for the back. I don't like doing this with my warden, honestly. I hate doing this, where you start waltzing right at a spitter. But now that he's turned, the healers are ideally not going to be in the path of trouble. So I think we'll allow this to continue. We will not allow this to continue here. Yeah, okay. We're out. Bye. This, one over here. 1, 2, 3. A queen. Of this. Of that. Oh, alright, and we're pushing. Okay. I'm going to totem over here, distract the long shot, the revenge tower. There's this. We're going to rage right here because it looks like we're all pushing into this beautiful, beautiful situation. Oh, man. What a day. I'm going to pop you here. Invis over the king, so maybe he'll take the Inferno. Totem on the back. Totem again. Got a distraction for the invis here. Nice. Hey, we got it, I think. What is that? Is that a king in there? Rip. Okay. Oh, man. The RC is going to run all the way back down to the bottom. That's fine, actually. That's actually cool, right? We've got it. We've got it. GG. Cool. Always furiously looking around for additional trash buildings. Trying not to lose to a building that I didn't see, right? Like that's always the worst feeling. Okay, 10 more hits to go. This is 1 of 10. Okay, I think onto the ricochet cannon is insane value, right? Onto that ricochet cannon is insane value. I think we'll save RC with Rocket Spear, and we'll just target directly this Wizard Tower, and then she'll spear into the other thing. Okay. Okay, we'll just go like this. Yeah, it's beautiful value right there. Oh man, 2 super Wizard Towers, all kinds of other stuff. This. Taking a quick entry too. We're not hesitating about this. Poison over the furnace. And we're still pushing. Healers are starting to catch up. Pop King now. He walked over to this. I'm actually going to shove a couple Rocket Loons in to get the single and the Revenge and the Archer Tower over there. So that was like 5 Rocket Loons, but I saved the King a little bit longer and basically completely hollowed out that side of the base. So that looks great. Like, very, very good. Available tanking. We'll use it while we can. I'm going to Rage plus Queen ability right here because we're sort of stuck in this nook. And we want to be able to power through. Okay. Okay. Totem. This. Archers. Nice. Nice. Queen's in there. Warden's in there. Loon for cleanup. Well, wish I'd dropped it a little later. It's still got a black mine. It's okay. Cool. Queen. Pick her up. Drop her. Cool. W. All right. Got a nice one right there. I'm going to request for this one. I realize I keep just reinforcing the entire thing. If I have other people that are online, I need to be accepting at least a partial fill. Like if people don't have, for example, the max totems. I know Mozzarella said he's working up his totems, which is going to be much appreciated when that is complete. But at least for now, I'm going to have to try to lean on for those troops. And when you look at what do I have to reinforce with? Only 422. Yeah, I'm actually going to run out. If I don't, hang tight. And then I won't be able to do it in an emergency for war or something. Like, say I have to fill for war and no one's online. That's going to feel really, really bad. Like, really bad. Okay. So what do we get? We are on number 22 of 30, so that means we have 9 hits remaining. We're ranked number 16. My guess, based on our performance so far this season, is there's no way in hell that we actually promote. We have failed way too many times. Despite having, like, good percentages on, like, I think most of the fails. You need to be tripling, like, all but, like, 1 or 2 to, like, guarantee promotion in this league. And my Warden fireballs are getting, like, I'm getting the fireball off, but multiple times I've allowed the Warden to die by not picking him up right away or not using Ice Block, which is something that I've seen people use but haven't started using myself. Also, I have the recall and not the overgrowth, which can help to satisfy part of that damage issue, right? If half of the sort of invis funnel is not invis, but your overgrowth, you're not just invising that section, you're actually completely shutting the defenses down. So it is a heavier investment, right? Because it's a 2 elixir spell, but it does completely stop all damage, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we only need to reinforce 1 spell. Thank you very much, Mozzarella. Motz is he is a channel moderator, has been for a long time, actually. Back in my original Clash Clans days. Kind of crazy. Kind of cool to see him come back and hang out. We could invis The Builder Hut, quick fireball to the mono, double. Okay. Yeah, we can literally drop the invis to where I could put my warden inside of it and then quick fireball for the mono. We do this. Yeah, that's what we want. We'll let the king fight the warden. Kind of a baby king. Okay. Whichever he wants to go, we'll follow it. Yeah, this is a weird base, man. He's got some underleveled defenses. Like, sorely underleveled defenses. Very odd to see bases like this. Or, like, all his wizard towers aren't upgraded for some strange reason. Okay. Let him move. And he's going to step up into here. I think I will not need a spell here because the Expo is like level 2 or something silly like that. Party bus. Loon up. Okay. We are making it. I'm going to drop another rocket loon just to see if I can maybe try to save some healers. Here we go. Into the business. We're going to rage. We're going to totem. We're going to totem again. His revenge tower is lame. And by lame, I mean ridiculously strong. Okay. Queen is still good. The clones have taken damage. She is not taking damage. Clones should be expiring right now if they haven't already. I'm going to poison now. So when the invis wears off, we can snipe him once, and that's GG. Lots left over. Plenty. Rocket loons to spare. King died, but you know, he's usually on his own one-way mission. One-way ticket to heaven. All right, request. Here we go. 8 attacks remaining. Somehow we're ranked number 12, but the thing is like in this league, there's a lot of guys that don't attack until like the last 2 hours of the league season. Sorry, TC, just got home. I got you on troops. Appreciate it, Mots, dude. You are the man. You are the man. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, while we're waiting for troops, I do want to go ahead and check the other accounts, make sure there's not an available builder. See, Itsu's new video that Super Witches might be meta. Yeah, dude, I watch every single video that Itsu makes. Itsu, like, honestly, what I kind of want to do is start to copy the Warden Charge Furnace attack that he uses with Yetis. Even though it's a complicated attack, if he's able to do that attack on a Town Hall 16 v18 and still get triples in, like, Expert or Master mode, like, I should surely be able to do it with, like, a Town Hall 18 offense, right? So I feel like I need to change my strategy next season and try to settle into something that works a little differently. The Warden Charge, if you don't get the value with your Fireball quickly, you can time fail. So Furnaces assist with that time fail issue. And that's what I'm seeing about that Itsu's Warden Charge Furnace, is that he's just able to avoid the time fails by utilizing Furnaces with his Warden Charge. All right, so we got nothing to do over here. That's cool. Let's check the other account, then we'll hop back to the 17. Nothing to do. Okay, cool. So I am up to date. I have been using the extra Goblin Researcher just to get ahead in my laboratory. You know, if it's like 20, 40 gems or something to like maybe 60 gems, I'll even go for that because lab time is kind of tough to come by. Like, if you can only do one thing at a time, once you start getting up into those upgrades that are like 4 or 5 days long, and your whole laboratory, or the majority of your laboratory looks like that, yeah. You need to start using the Goblin Researcher when he comes around. It is helpful. Very, very helpful. All right. So we got troops. Let's go ahead and reinforce the extra totems and get it going. But yeah, next season, I think I am going to change my strategy. To be fair, I have changed it up even today by bringing in the rocket loons. All right, so what do we get? Where's our fireball at? Kind of just want to fireball his archer, his multi-archer tower. I think that's a good fireball. I think. Okay. Once we take this archer tower, we'll go ahead and drop the fireball. Yeah, just quick. All right. Then we let him continue to complete funnel. He will march into the face of one spitter, come behind the other. I would like Mr. Warden to go ahead and take that Inferno Tower for me, though. So that, because unless I go into that compartment, the Queen cannot reach it from that position. And that's not enough damage to worry about. So we'll fight him now. Bit. So this is, we're going to extend this charge enough to get this Inferno, and then we'll end up dropping our troops. Yeah, okay. So King goes here. Okay. Then pull him out, drop him in here. Is it a witch? Okay, it is a witch. Dude, I'm trolling with that, am I not? Okay. Cool, good bounce there. Okay. I mean, this attack is not over. 100% not over. Okay. Okay. We're in the core. We're going to rage plus invis there. Go ahead and drop this. Poison on the Queen. And totem. And wait for the totem here. Totem there. Cool. We're just running out of time. Like it's always this issue of time, you know? Okay. Good thing we have that wizard onto the storage right there, because that could have been dicey. But we got it. GG's. Awesome. Awesome. And request is out. Ooh, what's this in the shop? Oh boy, it's my lucky day. Look at that. 2 Book of Heroes, $5? Say less. Say less. How many Book of Heroes do we actually have saved up now? We've been picking those up every chance we get. We're picking it up now too. I mean, dang. That's a deal. That's $2.50 a book. That's incredible. This is incredible value. We have to do it. I'm picking it up. And let's see what else is in the shop. What are the other offers right now? Builder potions and research potions. There's this Builder's Delight thing, which is not in here, which is odd. Usually, so Builder's Delight is 4 builder potions and 2 research potions. $5. About to get that if I have it. I got paid today. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, the offers are different across all my accounts. So you might not have it. But if you do get one that's called Brawl Brew, I believe it's going to be exactly the same thing. Same if you happen to get Dark Star. It's exactly what you see on the screen. But yeah, that is definitely a buy. Like, there's just no way. That's the best $5 right there. 2 builder potions and a research potion plus 2 book of heroes, $5. It's incredible. By contrast, this Dark Star is way too expensive. $19, you get 2 books, a rune, and 1 builder potion? Come on. The rune is not worth, what, $13? No way. I know there's a book of building and a book of everything, but I mean, like, come on. Come on. Not worth it. All right. We're supporting. All right. Great. And it's bought. So that should put us up to what now? Okay. Brawl Brew purchase. We now have 11 Book of Heroes. We also have, in the Season Pass, 2 more Book of Heroes that are just chilling. So we have 13 Book of Heroes. On top of that, we have a Hammer of Heroes. And by Sunday, we're going to be able to purchase 1 more Hammer of Heroes. So that's 13 plus a hammer, that's 14, plus another hammer is 15. 15 hero levels we have covered with magical items. 2 are automatic upgrades. 13, we're going to have to work for the loot. The other thing here is that our Book of Building, we already know what we're spending the Book of Buildings on. The Book of Everything, though, I think I might use a little bit of that inside of the lab. Because we only have a Book of Fighting and a Hammer of Fighting, so we can only do 2 troops. And we already know we want to do, of course, Meteor Golems and the Healers. Those are the 2 big ones. If you're going to Town Hall 18, Meteor Golems and Healers. The Dragon Rider is also probably going to be quite strong. But other than that, like, I'm not really using Super Bowlers. I don't think that they're particularly fantastic right now. Electro Dragons, I'm also not using them, but I do understand that there's some guys in Legends League that are doing really good things with Dragon Riders. I had a Book of Everything, so my RC is now done on my 13, debating if I should start my Queen before my King. Probably. I think Queen before King is usually a good policy. Now, when you get up really, really high, right? Like when your heroes reach this level 100 threshold, if you look at what's actually left to upgrade on the Queen, like look at this info page. Level 100 is that little sliver, or the difference between level 100 and 105 are those itty bitty little slivers of stats. So it's not like going to level 105 is going to suddenly make the Queen OP. But what it does do is it gives her just that extra little bit of hit points so that she can survive just a little bit longer, maybe get another 1 or 2 shots off, or be able to clear a defense before it clears her, you know? But yeah, you're not, like, once you get up high with your hero levels, it's no longer about, you know, just making her, oh man, she's just gonna 2-shot things. I mean, it does help to keep certain interactions consistent with lower town halls, but have we requested? Yes, we have. Okay. Oh. But yeah, if you're this should be a learning experience for anyone that's going to go to a new town hall level. If you want to spend some money, right? You want to spend some funds to give yourself a leg up at the new town hall. Look at your offers in the 2 weeks preceding you arriving at the new town hall. So I chose the date that I was going to arrive at Town Hall 18, and I said I want it to be at least 5 days before the end of the season so that my season pass discounts on upgrade costs and times would be lower, or the discount would be the highest, right? So all my costs and upgrade times would be the lowest. I wanted to do that before the season reset, right? So I could effectively get off really, really strong, you know, smash a bunch of the hero levels while they're discounted like as much as 80,000 dark, I think. Yeah, look, level 101 Queen is 400,000 dark. With my gold pass bonus, it's down to 320,000. That's pretty significant when you think about it. So the hammers, so I'm going to be using the books to get the Queen and the Warden up. And then the hammers of heroes, I'm going to use to hammer the last Archer Queen level and the last Grand Warden level. So if I have, hold on a second. If I have 11 plus 2, 13 plus the 2, okay. So I will actually have enough books and hammers combined to get the RC, the Queen, and the Warden maxed out. The King I'll have to scrounge up a little bit more for. But 'tis what it is. All right, we have the troops. Gonna reinforce the totems and go ahead and hit. Let's do it. Okay, his core is very juicy, like extremely juicy. If you hit the spitter, you hit everything in the compartment. But we might not need to get everything in the compartment. Yeah, we'll start over here. Okay. All right, so we were starting in the face of the long shot, or is that the smasher? No, he is a long shot. Okay. All right, we want him to go at this expo, and then we'll look to totem over the long shot here, I think. Yeah, nice. We actually got those out too. 2 rocket loons traded for 2 Teslas. We like those vibes. Okay, and actually, since he's 1v1ing this guy, this is a good anchor point. I can actually set up the fireball right now. So I can go like this, this, and this. Oh my god. The base is gone, guys. I mean, how do we actually screw this up at this point? Like, legit. Like, huge question mark there. We're gonna drop this here, then put the King over here. Get this guy going. Queen. Break. Cool. We're moving. All right, troop launcher. Keep launching. Send in a raged up headhunter, take care of the RC. Okay. There's the double furnace CC. I'm gonna let everything keep cooking. We got 60 seconds, and we're not really stalled here, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and toss here. Everything's moving in where we want to go, all at the same time. I think we rage right here. Queen ability. King ability. 30 seconds, but we have a death ball. Like an absolute death ball. Heading where we need to go. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this over here. Totem on top of the Queen. And it's GG. Swag the RC ability. 3-star nerd. Let's get it. What's up, Takara Gaming 5061? How are you, brother? Welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. Hope your clashing is treating you well. We are doing decent right now, but man, we failed we failed, I think, too much this season to promote at the end. Last season, when we ended the season, we were number 3, and then I woke up and I was number 13. No, excuse me, number 7. This past season, I went to bed, I was 7. When I woke up, I had just, like, after the post-tournament calculation came through, and somehow, all of a sudden, all my opponents' attacks put them ahead of me. I was so bummed last season. All right. All right, we got the troops. Thank you again, Mozzarella. Appreciate it. Even though you can't donate the totems, I appreciate the troops for sure. It's saving my butt. All right. Let's see. It's one big open compartment right there. A fireball would be good to that compartment. If I fireball, I kill his minion prince up at the top. This is tricky. Okay, I think I have to do it from up here. Okay. Now the long shot doesn't see me yet, does he? No, he doesn't. Man, what a pain. Okay, I'm gonna fireball right away after this goes down. Yeah. Yeah, don't want to die to that. I think we totem here. Cool. All right, and then we just let him do that and take the town hall. Then I think we start running around that side. So we're on a troop launcher this game, for sure. All right, so he'll take town hall. It's really what we need. Cool. We're going to let Warden be himself. And then we'll pick him up late and drop him in behind. Yeah, I think now is probably that time. Okay. Poison on top of him. Gonna rage right here with the Queen's ability, with the BK. Gonna rocket loons to finish that off. We're killing the king, even though it's taking it a while. It's looking really good. We're gonna go ahead and totem here. All right, a couple over there like that. Wizard. It's all gravy. Totem on top of that just to make it finish. GG's. Okay, so finding a bit more of a rhythm in the ending stretch of this season. Man, dude, I was just, oh man, I reinforced the entire thing. Didn't mean to do it, but we did it. Okay, how many attacks left? 5. 5. Jeez, that core. I think we fireball the wizard tower. So if we do this. That. Cool. Nice. Redrop. Even though that did very little. Trust. We're definitely on the log launcher this game. go. Cool. Take it. Totem. Pop the long shot. Alright, so King will wonder. Looks like the Queen, though, is moving where we need her to move, which is good. Directly in for the Town Hall. We're going to go ahead and Totem on top. And I'm going to Rage and pop Queen early. We're in the face of the revenge. It's a quick elimination there. Let him take the AD. Let her take the AD. Didn't realize that was a furnace. All right, we're still good though. We still have triple invis to use. So the Queen. All right, so there's that. Gonna invis there. Stop all the loons there. Invis right here. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to invis over the King with the intention of skipping him. Like, I do not want to fight this guy. Alright, but we did anyway. GG's. Able to clean it. All the extra spells that I had left over from that cheaper fireball, the single invis to start the raid, actually big. How to get the bell thing? Okay, so it's a crafted defense. So if you look at, for example, Doc, his crafted defense is it the bomb hive right now? Yeah. So this is the crafted defense, and it can be toggled between different things. So this is the bomb hive. You can toggle it to the hero bell. You can toggle it to the light beam as well. Bomb Hive is probably the best, although when you're operating with like Legends modifiers, there is a pretty strong argument to be made that the Hero Bell could be very strong because it increases the stats of the defending heroes, their HP and damage, when their HP and damage is already being boosted by the modifier of like Legends or esports. So it can make a King like extremely difficult to kill. Like he can be ridiculously tanky. Like, tankier than a Meteor Golem. Tanky. Alright, request. Alright, we're down to 4 more hits. And then we're donezy for Shunzy. If you guys give me just a moment, I'll be right back. And we'll continue. I need just a second, though. Okay, sorry about that. Camera's back. Had to attend to a matter. Alright, we got the troops. It's time to reinforce the spells. And let's hit. Let's go. We're up to rank 4, but man, these last few days of the season, the best attackers kind of hold their stuff. So if we promote, it would be a miracle. Alright, let's see. I think his multi-gear would be a really good takedown because we get a super wizard tower with it. The monolith I'm less scared of than the multi-gear tower these days. So I think I do this. And I go for an early invis like this. Alright, big damage. Funnel formed. I think I goofed up with using an extra invis there that I didn't have to use. But it's all gravy, baby. We're going to defuse his Giga Bomb when we come up here. I don't want to lure his CC with my Warden, because I always I end up in weird situations when Warden lures the CC. It's like, do I stick around to deal with it? Does he deal with it? Like what am I doing, you know? All right. All right. That's not going to kill the Warden by itself, even with the Rage Tower active. Okay. So King, Party Bus. 1 Meteor Golem, 1, 2, 3. Queen, this. We're going to pull him out now, just because I don't want to deal with it. Okay. Here comes the CC. Is there a Furnace in there? There is. Furnace has been poisoned. Rocket Loon should help. I think I kind of have to fight his queen right here, which is not nice. But we need to deal damage. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're going to pop her now. Okay. Revenge Tower is dealt with. Okay. Okay. Town Hall's down here, right? But, like, the way things are moving, it's not looking horrible. Alright. Unfortunately, not going to be able to cap this, I don't think. Or do I? Okay. Oh, man, I didn't... Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Go. Go. Nice. Whoo, boy. Kind of a close one. Kind of a close one. All right. Nice. 3 stars, baby. So, yeah, when you make it... So, Mozzarella, when you make it to Town Hall 18, it's a crafted defense. The bell is a crafted defense. But the way crafted defenses work, based on how it was initially rolled out, it goes the crafted defense station only goes to the top Town Hall in the game at the moment. So it used to be Town Hall 17s had a crafting station. We no longer have that because Town Hall 18 now is the top of the game. So when I make it to Town Hall 18 in 2 days, or less than 2 days, we got a day and 6 hours. So tomorrow night, I'll actually hit Town Hall 18. And it sucks that, like, there's this potential for ice to where my internet would be shut down, you know? But it is what it is. All right, we're rank 3 somehow. Okay, what do we do? Ooh, multi-archer tower gets me his revenge. And his CC, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we definitely go for this, yeah? 100%, right? Like that. Oh, man. Gorgeous. This is going to get really spooky real quick if that queen locks onto the Warden, so I'll have to invis, I think. Unless that happens. Cool. Okay. He's walking away from everything. That's fine, too. That's not good. Okay. We'll take the bow here, I think, and then get out. Okay, cool. And then we'll do this. Change to this. Break in here. Warden, queen, this. Then we'll just push in this way. Okay. Okay, we're going in. All right, and this guy goes over here like this. Queen is on her own mission, man. I don't like that. I'm going to totem here just so that whatever we've got in the core is going to do core things. Queen, turn around. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Like, this is not good. The queen is totally trolling the attack. The queen is completely trolling the hit. Like, leaving the base like she did makes 0 sense. And the fact that she actually comes back after all that, dude, like, give me a break. All right, we're gonna clear this and then we'll pop her. We'll do this and rage. All right, so the clones, it's all up to the clones. All right. Getting the blind spot, I guess. It's a fail, right? But, I mean, dang, dude. Rough. Rough. Rough, bro. Oh, my gosh. Rough, rough times. All right, we got up to 93. Hey, decent 94. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got 30. I think when you get to 96, you get 32. But I'm not sure about that. All right, we got 2 more hits. How are we rank 1? How are we rank 1? My average is trash right now. Like 2.6 average? Garbage. I'm doing so bad. I don't know how I'm rank 1. Like, legit. But there's people down here that have done like 20 hits. Like this guy. He's someone to look out for, right? Because if he gets 10 hits at 40, that's 400. He'd instantly be in first. And there's more people like that that are just holding hits that as soon as they drop those hits, they could catapult themselves into the top 10. That's why I can't look at this and take it crazy seriously. But yeah. Okay. All right. Second to last hit. What are we going to get? All right. So either the right or the left compartment is strong. Right compartment. I mean, pick. You take your pick. So I think just fireballing directly onto the wizard tower is the play. So I need to invis over here. Cool. And he'll waltz up this way. Go ahead and drop the healers onto him. He's got plenty of time to do a little bit of clearing for me. We need to be really hot with our invis. We're probably going to end up tripping the CC with him as well in just a moment. Would love to get the hero bell, though. Poison here. Okay. Hey, this is good. I'm actually fine with this. Hero bell down. Excellent. Very, very good. So not only was CC dealt with, the hero bell is down. Let's get him out. I missed him again! I'm so mad at myself! I'm so upset at myself for this. Like, I'm trying to... I shouldn't even be trying to do too many different things. Like, I'm just trolling myself. Like, 100%. Like, all this is preventable. I think I need to pop king when we get here. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Knock out the multi-gear. Or knock out that. Now that's gonna end up going in Viz, right? So I'll pop Queen and Rage. Just take that. Queen, heal my queens. Please, heal the queens. We have a minute, and it's going to slow down, right? So we have rocket loons to use. All right, we're going to totem on top of the queen. Totem over here. Cool. Got another loon here. Oh my gosh. And I'm trolling the end. I didn't mean to do that either. I was trying to drop cleanup troops. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. We got it. GG. Even fat fingered a bunch of invis right at the very end. Okay, we get one more attack. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream today. But this will conclude it as soon as we do our last hit. It's not like we're doing terribly, right? But man, this season I failed even more than last season, which kind of blows me away. Like, how have I fallen from so much grace? Is the modifier really that strong? Because the modifiers get a lot stronger. All right, and now we get hit with a low level 17. Let's not fail this for any silly reasons, yeah? The multi-gear tower will be a really good hit, but it's going to be tricky with that right there. Maybe we just go for one of these compartments. Okay. Okay, we'll get one in there like that. I'm going to double Rocket Loon for this. Just to try to push this along a little bit. And then do this and this. Throw for the core. Quake gets it done. Okay. Then we need to be planning our entry at this point. Really doesn't matter which way we go. We're going to be facing at least one of the spitters and then wrapping around the back side of it, the other one at the end of the attack. It would be good to get some of the storages in the center of the base to help with pathing. Since Warden is there doing his, living his best life, I think we're well served to just let him do what he needs to do. So King's here. Go ahead and break. There's that. Queen, this. Okay, Queen's in. Early ability forced out of the King, though, unfortunately. Alright, so we got his... Oh, no. Oh, no, the Furnace. Furnace, please, no. Furnace got all the healers, dude. How? Literally how? All right, this is automatically like a pretty bad situation, right? Gonna totem up again right here because it just seems like it's what we need to do at this point. Queen is on her own. I think we can still grab it, but we're gonna have to not miss our spells. I'm gonna pick him up right now and just redrop. Yeah, that's what we need to do at the moment. Get this, drop this. I mean, dude, how did we fail on this? What a base. This is very emblematic of my season. Like, I went from doing like doing awesome against 18s to just completely like wetting the bed in situations where it doesn't make any sense. Like right now, this doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, we're learning. It's modifiers. 100% the modifiers are doing me dirty. But in this situation, it's just, there's just no excuse. Like, I shouldn't be failing against that. So, we're ending the season, our season. We finished our final attack. Somehow we are rank 1. I don't understand it, but we are. Like, I really don't understand it. Other than there's a lot of people who haven't used all of their attacks yet. That's what it's got to be, right? Because we didn't do fantastically well. Yeah, and we went to bed, we were 7th, we woke up, we were 12th. Unfortunate. I would have loved to promote just to get into Master, and I would prefer just to get up to the top league and then not really be slamming it, but have the modifier instituted so I'm just constantly being exposed to it. Constantly having that extra pressure. That's what I really wish, is that I could elect to do regular attacks with modifiers on. Like, if when I hit find a match, I could say, I want to attack on Legends mode. Like, I would love that. But I know that that's not the way the game's designed, not the way it's meant to be played. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Remember, tomorrow I have a music rehearsal from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. If I do live stream, it would be later in the evening tomorrow. But then on top of that, there is a massive winter storm that's rolling through the United States right now. And we are expecting to be hit by that tomorrow evening and be frozen out on Sunday, even into Monday, and possibly even Tuesday. So it sucks. I might lose power and not be able to live stream, but I just want to keep you guys informed. I will be trying to communicate with you guys on Discord. So if you're wanting to know, hey, where's TC at? Is he going to be live streaming? Be sure to follow me on Discord. I'm going to drop the Discord server link in the chat right now. And be sure to join the Discord server. I do like to post, if I'm deciding not to stream on a day that I usually stream, I'll post it there. Hey, sorry I can't stream today. But yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow, possibly in the evening time USA, so after 3 p.m. Eastern sometime, probably closer to 5, I'm guessing, if I can stream. But if it's going to be icy, if it's going to be crazy weather, if the power's going to go out, I won't be able to. Anyways, much love, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching the stream today. Feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section. If you're catching the VOD, let me know how you're doing inside of Clash of Clans. I appreciate you guys watching. Much love. I'll talk to y'all later. Much love. Peace out.